with former Minister Kwabena Donko, and he was briefing me about Amari and ye. What you say, Obeka no Korea, or no Ankasa, or one idea the enemy share no con. Say, Uncle Yumojuma, the master and the share no con. Because I have cry, was say, or no Ankasa, no Ankasa, due diligence. So there's or say, admit that he did not personally conduct a background check on the year. Yeah, he repeated the same thing to me because he frowned to order only as some any. But he was able to convince me, say, within 5 years, they're going to turn the thing over to government. Okay. So, until maybe in America, minim which side I no any. But again,
but the majority member of parliament back tonight was a part of the committee on energy vice chair also. Because he was candid with the comma on BDO, a committee level, very, very candid.
Yeah. On the main, who said, yeah, we had the 350 and the 510. Immune so. But Anka is in order, say, me kwakwaji Juma as a contractor, na me sublet Ediama Alhaji so onye. So,
but say charge a Katie so dia bono ye misrepresentation. Say obaji say wa betimi aye. Iwe chi na say Alhaji na ye e wa expert na expertise no betimi dia ye no. Ana o dia come Alhaji.
I hold the bed in kakra because we business a who say obetimi aye. Say adwuma bi o scope no kura so ma wo. Enya nko na betimi aye. So you can get other people
online in
okay,
you can get other people in.
Yeah, you.
I'm woman to me. I say you man. But no from 350 million to 510. My question is, woman kwano. Dear no yeah. So Dubai company no. It means a difference.
Now you strike a lot of deals.
$160 million. Yeah, sitting at one place and making $160 million. I know the fee is on the higher side.
Okay.
But if indeed 5 years in Sabeka, but there's a conditionality, I mean, it applies to this particular one. Say, if you are allowed so many 5 years, so be handy over no. So Monsan can't almost no expect here. There's a guarantee, no government sign say, or no better difference number, Monsan no handy over. I don't know, me share then read you that conditionality no is there. What they say, indeed. They should go into it. We want value for money.
All right.
Ghana and so on. Because look, a difference of $40 million. What the Komi money Central Regional, $40 million. A gume beti me aye. A honey me concern.
Okay.
In the value for money. But if they are here, some will say no, we are willing to reduce it. If indeed it's true, so be reduced. They should go ahead and make key statement to be. You see. When a government commits blunder like that, now a new government takes over. No, oh yeah, although the new government is right, the impression it creates out there, and you're good for the country. And if he said they should go about it, yeah, managing it well.
Okay, back to Asin. What's the latest on Okwano?
There be all the time, man. Now a room is one. Now I can say, me. Well, let's start here all the time, man. Yo, me, I'm cautioning you because I know you. All the time when you never money. A room is what? Oh, I like 10 minutes. I like the I'm cautioning you.
Okay.
Almost 6 minutes. Only MP beauty. MP back set up MP and I say Duka. Oh man, almost the whole time now on walk Kasasa.
Over my introduction a year there for your gossip.
Alhaji. Yeah, was it all okay? That was there. Also, you know, the quality. The crew, me
introductory remark. He said, "Them we are Upamagana. Them we are Humagana." Na Akufo Addo. Me name so tahe program here. But I'm here. Let's try before phone. I'm recording command. In 2012, I had the opportunity to meet Nana Akufo Addo one-on-one. Na Gabi Tiho. And and come more here. And I told him, personally, I believe you'll be a better president. I told him. I'm sure they have the tape there. See, the way me near since the days in the anti-Unigov, true cinema who said, well, interacting with youth and every segment of the Ghanaians, I think that he understands the people of Ghana very well. And I predicted that he will be a very fine president. But I think that today I'm beginning to become sad. Me, MPP will be on say I don't support the MPP. But I gave Nana that clean bill. And Nana is disappointing me big time. Big time. Oh, every president Ghana, I'm telling you, they are good people. Now, people managing them, they are the dangerous people. And that's what Nana Akufo Addo is suffering today. This issue about Mary, Ofa, what is the noise about it? As Antiphona can or Mwasem say, a sitnapa Emma Refi. And that is what we are doing.
They do so if you stress on you.
There is nothing untoward, nothing illegal, nothing wrong with Mary.
But if you have a member of parliament, a ranking member, no kase, nkomo edi na no da on Mary. Na mini full facts no as against the me who she say the meeting the
one kase as against him who she say don't misquote him.
No, but misrepresentation.
Don't misquote
his argument is misrepresentation.
Don't misquote him.
Alhaji, his argument is misrepresentation.
Don't misquote him. Let me tell you something. And that's why I say I'm sad and Akufo Addo. We are having this kind of governance in this country. It's a whole lot. Oh, meba u hawks and net. Say, Bobisia, $300 million. That's a 5 years time. Say, Ufaso saying a person is also mount. So, who do you seek up a mamo? Busia $300 million. In any case, what is the benchmark for a price? Why can't you just say, I didn't supposed to cost 300? Who told you? Where did you get that fact from? Agyapong is here as a businessman. Why contract be brave? Right from a more condition companies, your friends say?
Chigo.
Huh?
Chigo.
And yet you own what company your friends say? Huh? Delchi. There be now whole cycle, your friends say? Supercare. Energy work. Every businessman works for profit. And so, are you interested in what they gave you or you are interested in their profit?
Both.
How? Today, until you can say both. I'm married at that woman, don't say. Now, what the point I'm driving about Nana Akufo Addo say, it's not about Mary alone. So many issues. One of them is Delta. Oh, Nana Akufo Addo, you have inherited a relatively peaceful, united Ghana. Very important. Nobody is saying that you have not won the election. MPP and Nana have won the election. Let us learn on hindsight. What Timmy, what coming, what him, then it will never build a nation. Every government builds business people. Every government. Abambia, whether in Korea, whether in America, whether in Britain, whether in Ghana. This, my brother here, has been a beneficiary of a government. So we move on. NDC business people and Ms. Mama, they benefited. And they're gonna afford to buy you. MPP business people should also come and enjoy. So tomorrow should we come and be checking what kind of contract you did? This, that. Is that how we build nations? Meanwhile, you are spending time, energy, and resources chasing nothing. We're over 51 million. Can we get?
And so, the same was 1.0. With the mem, with the Janom floats and one because they be actually the Janom float. So
51 million. How much is 50 million? How much are we going to get from 51 million? But look at the time, resources, energy that we spend on chasing this thing. Every government, sometimes either deliberately or unconsciously, build people. As I speak to you today, many businesses are folding up in this country. Many businesses are folding up. Both local and international businesses are folding up. All the Brazilian companies, contractors, and one, they were very busy on our roads working. People are folding up. Apart from the fact that the government is sacking so many public and civil servants, unemployment is becoming very rife in this country. And it's a danger. It's putting this country on a keg. I'm buying to bomb. So the rate of unemployment, the rate of hopelessness, the rate of misery as a result of killing of people's businesses. Zoom Lion is an example. The single company in Ghana that employs over 100,000 Ghanaians has been targeted. Alhaji has been sent out of the country. Ibrahim Mama, you don't even need to mention about him. The business is now laying out workers. These workers, where are they going to work? Where are they going to work? Yes, but I'm saying that deliberate targeting, destroying people's businesses because you are buying Abba power is dangerous for this. And Akufo Addo, I didn't expect him to do that. What is an Akufo Addo? Nana pretending as if he is not aware about what is happening in this country. And for me, that is sad. That is where I feel sad for Nana Akufo Addo. Two things are happening in this country today, and I'm going to say it. It's dangerous for us. The way the Nana Akufo Addo regime is running this country is sharply polarizing this country. And then, apart from that, apart from polarizing the country, is destroying our governance system. Near Kosunde between the MPP administration or within the MPP administration, it's going to become difficult for any incoming government after the Nana Akufo Addo government to control its supporters. Okay. And the supporters of government are on rampage, closing school feeding offices, beating up people appointed by the president, and nothing happens.
So what's the difference between the NDC administration and then this administration in terms of governance and then in terms of polarization?
Don't always compare me with those kind of... I'm talking about what's happening today.
Of course, we need a fresh page.
I say I'm talking about today.
But what another credence, he said, or credentials, say, or no bet a better president. Is that the case?
That is the case.
Okay, so
because he has the hindsight on his behalf.
Okay, so if that is the case, Nana came to meet a reasonably cool, peaceful country. Is that correct?
That's right.
And Nana is building on it.
He's not the wrong. He is destroying it. That's what the point I'm making. And the MPP need to be co-free. Look at what is happening. Delta Force. Now AG enter wrong charges. Rioting. When the people have gone to attack the president appointee, beat him up, invaded his office. Now you come and charge them with rioting. So the judges were not wrong. The judges are near mistake. And this is going, whether it is the contaminated oil, whether it is the CID, A+, whether it is Cambon, whatever it is. And I'm saying that the other parties, political parties, especially the NDC, are also watching. Or Chinabina's NDC prove power, the president will be incapacitated to take any action against the supporters.
Okay, so your prescription, that's not okay, Agyapong.
So my prescription to Nana is, Nana, you are so lucky. Rawlings, Kufo, Mills, Mahama have held this country together. For me, I want to see Nana Akufo Addo, in spite of everything, he should let the cohesion, the unity of this country be his paramount agenda. But hold country need together. Agyapong can work in an environment of MPP. I can also operate in an environment to create jobs. Government cannot create jobs. No government. You can't even build 1 million jobs. But the Zoom lion want to make it 100,000. And if you have 20 of Zoom lions in this country, unemployment, you are taking 2 million people off the streets of this country and thereby reducing the tension and danger. I'm saying this, can I respond? Because of history must be our guide. Ghana is not better than Tunisia. Ghana is not better than Ivory Coast. Ghana is not better than Liberia. All those countries that suffered civil wars and so on, it is simmering discontent which they have hashed.
Okay, Alhaji.
It's very dangerous.
Thank you.
So I call 11 minutes.
Yeah, you're the man short time.
Maybe have time. Because I'm a casa. I won't
go say 11 minutes. It's 37 minutes after
11 minutes.
Starting 6. 10 minutes.
6 na me complain. 6 na me complain. And then you're power. When they Alhaji or minutes of a book. Say a betna. Not Alhaji Baturi company. Not Makuma bomb said.
The basis for the complaint,
the basis for the complaint, anything.
President also need
right
or standing all the chance to be one of Ghana's finest president. Nebum, and I'm more to teach you by virtue of Philippa Asande. Any should be all done at the Ghana, at in Papemu, Kwabra Sante, or mine in a bedroom. Chiami. So, who Kwabra Sante and I will cast some way a mini problem. But Alhaji Baturi, kasa no makuma etwa no. Okay.
Busumi say ni ena na de o kasa te say ni o kasa.
Busumi dunie.
Uti kroma. Muntiefo. Judge sadi ro moye. Uti kroma yekum kwanta DC. Uti kroma yakobo tamale MC. Alhaji Baturi akoso. And I am not justifying anything. But I'm saying, sir, Obia one year politician ever can. What are you talking today? Nana Akufo Addo amana ye simple mam. E ka ye ninu bi ni Ghana for wa brochira. En ka e te say near President Rollins ka say yanchi MPP for you mfa ketani mattress en kogu prison emam. Sam yes you feel. Your argument that you are making this morning simply means that Obia ya boni wo Ghana ha na ye nka. Any Ghana ye gu animo. Because we prekronwa a course war NDC amemwomu. Now we see mayanka howe. Sana MPP fonso eba bebe wia. Na che Ghana de obi obebe biara o wiako because he encourage. They get away with murder. People have to be punished. So Alhaji Baturi should stop what he's doing. Na me a woni me betina abeka sem we. Uba de na Matiasi. Me say enemy na till date. NDC for me document on man FM. And they call Register General. For free. Register General. Up to now, me renew me I had to register the whole thing again. Garomu agreement say Agyapong a minister of energy, a Juma wire or ya kwasisa files. Friend lawyer Kwame Jan. Na bisa say me name here. How many times any yoko?
77.
Yes. This is Alhaji Baturi. That time NDC about power. You didn't care. I was going to give audience to Muntieni and some of Kachem Kredimenya. Committee they are appealing. Adia and Kofu when they are Akwami or NCA. Your friend Canon. Why you wicked person. Nipa Bonnie first class. Canon. Oman FM in there too. I want to Atwitwum
Bobojina demo.
Amia uchiri yan. Ma bi ni wo NCA. Mi wura fini di o say come Fred Armstrong. Hwa otumi tu ka firi nkran. Eko omiye mienu eko Kumase. No mama Asha FM 3 hours. Monthly 32,000 cedis a year. Yetwam. Na me say minister say obehwenwa ye dey.
Minister say
obehwenwa ye dey. People should be punished for their evil deeds. We will not accept that kind of
radio station, TV stations.
Any assembly na mukache.
NCA now no.
Me say NCA. And na sa radio station a omo de omo free say na bobi afianga ba we tuohye no ho a wonam a ofii say ewiase ye ne dia. All of them were given radio license because na dirty work Emma NDC. Na enne wo bekasa Radio Gold abi o maye wo kana. Nenra be share and see a boss no can say, hey, a mom town when you mum so ama ubibia is in order. A dear woman dear ye. Ewa Ghana, make me a catcher on authority. Since 2007, I will be a Juma woman FMDA.
First worker.
Yes. Netu.
Pochimi.
Netu. Entimi ya 50,000 cedis a month da. Me na catch no. Netu. Entimi ya 50,000 cedis a month da. Because as soon as NDC took over, obi awaya advert what TV ni subiano. Osroi. O you need the free. Alhaji Baturi. What are you talking about? Nana Akufo Addo. We save ya no. Can you be equally punished for you to see? My committee members, I respect them, but we are not going to meet.
No, hold on.
No,
hold on.
Adia, NCA, Messi Canoni, Bibi, and Yoma Fua, or my yetia MPP for. Opa, Co-Prudential Bank. Messi, NDC abreast, would the workers across the Udola Koto. A co-bank of Ghana no mu pebia ma wo munya. Why? And now we move kasa. Alhaji Baturi. So we started condemn NDC Act. Now kasa me and I will agree with you.
But the better.
But if you are pretending as if sir nothing went on, please. What's it the other? Mujim conference see what them report. Jiha, you're the president. You have the brother of one. You're Jake. Okay,
but the issue here is that this is a better president.
Don't use the word better president to justify what Alhaji Baturi is saying. Nanado will be the best president because people will be jailed. And yes, I am just here. Now, when this is from Moja, that's the argument Alhaji Baturi is speaking today. And this is from Moja, and not the one who said. Onipa bi oha yatino na ne ya ka na Agyapong de yasabe na edua ade ya ni ya me Ghana ha nyina kwaku anyi de wo meti ayi ne keti hamo ati ho sei police headquarters or my instructions are treason. God will punish all of them. Now no officer we are say eno well lucky say we miana no I will physically deal with him for him to see oni ayi Papa ya wo central region. Let me know referee. And what? Nimia. Onu na omo use no mails abreso. Omo use no dirty work. Police officer. Ninyina we went through it. And now I can tell you, Alhaji Baturi. Can't be war Cocoa Board. I still withhold his name. He go Osro. Cocoa Board. Oye Igbeni. He was giving me all the information. You come, Kwabna, you know, NDC chairman. I can't constituency outside.
Dr. Kwabna,
go.
Kwabna,
yeah,
Dr. Kwabna.
Kwabna J. Yeah, you come.
Why?
Ojina Hose, Timmy Crawford, say. And I'm so, Mammy Mount Casa, Ewa Oman FM, also Debbie. Me ya Juma war, a Cocoa Board, me ya pet, ya Timmy voice, a baby medi, into the Fadian Trigger. And Radio Gold was able to twist everything. Said, "Mimi see, before when I was talking, there was one Ewa boy with me and another Ewa man in Konya was telling me what was going on, putting it live. And so they charged me treason. Please, we are all Ghanaians. That I will agree. But now, Alhaji Baturi betna democracy that Nana Akufo Addo is practicing. Now when you found go to Pony and outcome, Ukwa, wouldn't be the torture in it. Sorry, I'm not made it. I stand for her. Sekamia Kwa come here sloppy and can end this for, although I did a genuine job and come back embarrassing me. Made every pin of Ale. Omuka, Wakoyaba, Omuka, Wakoyaba. What you say? And let us all stop condemn. My large Obi Betu was here. Yes, I will start condemn and you see what NDC abreso. And yes, I'm a victim of NDC. And you are the year Ghanaian businessmen. It is a net tables are turning and who are buying more. na Alhaji Baturi into the world. We were suffering. And Timoma Yina, so Cassette, and net Miama Pine, also, and you may be Corso, and yet, Nana Akufo Addo, we don't want you to repeat that. So Ghana will move on. I agree with you. But Tina painting Nana Akufo Addo black. I see somebody and now angels. That I will never agree with you. And this case, I will use myself as an example. As a businessman and politician, the way you treated me under NDC government.
Okay.
Okay,
Japan. So finally, that ban be BSA fresh people.
Good. Main control. Main control. A man and I do a year special. You say. I think I've said it once before. One day, now me fear me papa fear war dump him. And I drew by one or second. Tie din common worker say, so when can we stop this? Aban we bar now we be antagonizing way. Aban we bar no be antagonizing way. When can we stop this? In fact, my boy, I see who me no fit say be a gigri party na kan ani che ho. Don't. But we be home no say honorable kra wo ko kan to kwa ba o si no. When go say o si no. Sa na me feeling what na na say na eyi obe kikiri. But o ka sa na ma ba form say ti na pa na ka say yenya bibia na yenko yenim. I think say and come on, be D by 6 years ago. And the who won Entina NDC for Enya and Frama Home. Honestly, on person, you be antagonizing them. But baby, that can be supporting no. Alhaji Baturi. Bia, one no cultural paper, and a woman was can be any. Sika. Any evidence that we have against certain people. Alhaji see a man Kosua. Can who send these MPP for the same thing? Ghana will not move.
All right. A lot of the Alhaji Baturi, a lot of your text messages are in. First one, Chairman Alhaji Baturi say, I had a dream that the Fosu Junction to ascend dump him, even past the camp, even past Camp David house of Ken has been asphalted, and Ken and Stu as the construction of dumping.
Well, who's a baby crow missing of you? Who is a big brother? 1, 2, 3. My brother, Dimachi, and son of the crew. Now, like yes, you would Dimatembo social media. That's something to I'm broadcast see. So the country minister said, "Why do you cry? Many naked and head demonstration." Yes, go food.
Okay, so over Kwana search now.
Oh, I got that.
And then this is from the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. Notice of termination of concession for port waste reception facility. We refer to the above subject matter and the concession contract executed between your company and the company Ports and Harbours Authority. The authority no longer requires your services for the provision of port waste reception facility services effective 23rd October. Okay, so this one is a different matter altogether. And a lot of the this one from Son, good morning. I have told you several times I need to see Honorable Agyapong about what happened to me when I was a referee during JJ's era. Okay, so we'll do that. So good morning. I'll say, why has Alhaji squeezed his face like that? If you are the Honorable Agyapong, Alhaji Nenyadri. A lot. Okay, so Alhaji are frowning in the face.
Yes.
Okay, so Alhaji. Don't take advantage of Adisa Delno to bully me, Wesley Day Secretary Squad and for 2 years. Don't take advantage.
It's not people call practice school. I'm going practice school.
Alhaji, best so say you never put your breathe back. Yeah, ba. Now you try to come on here. All right, Asaba Okojiman Kweku Jampra the second, Chirano Mahine, also the that's what Gibrana Pay also Ushebi. Sanso na Achreso Mahine, and also no consohine, Lucy Poku, Musia Damasama Gibra, and a pair Moshebi. Yada Z natural mineral water. Say if it's about water, it's about Z natural mineral water. Because Alhaji Baturi, Honorable Agyapong, and Alhaji before the break, Na okay, Japan didn't come away. Now persuaded back community with some of your issues.
Minimum say, oh, Google baby man.
Google baby
man.
What is it, Alhaji?
NDC to install Akufo Addo president come November 7th. NDC to install Akufo Addo president.
NDC. Okay,
I think I have it here. Don't worry.
You have it?
But you can still Google
it.
Akufo Addo.
Oh, my. In fact, when I was talking about the president, even though not and yet specifically to Ken, but he has rather reinforced the point I'm making. Say he should be very careful about people around him. As someone did I say anything about myself and not about Ghana? First of all, I'm not a card-bearing member of NDC. I'm not an appointee, an official of NDC. I spoke as a Ghanaian in the name of Ghana. So, telling me and referring me to atrocities and omissions and commissions of NDC is not my point. I'm speaking about the future of this country. Let's assume say nyaoka ni nyina kra ye nkre. Ye mfa ni say nyaoka e fa NDC ni nyina nkre. Is that how to build a country? Sana echichi mind.
How do we correct wrongdoing?
I'm coming. Sana echichi mind. Okay. Unim say NDC, MPP can never stay in power forever. 4 years, 8 years, you lose power. So what happens? Then they also go and refer to Agyapong move back power, no? So what happens? Revenge. Is that what we want? No. And that is why I was telling you that I thought Nana Akufo Addo would use the opportunities, the shortfalls of President Rawlings, the shortfalls of President Kufuor, the shortcomings of Mills and Mahama.
Now you're talking.
Mahama. To move this country.
Now you're talking.
Talking about punishment. No, please. Talking about punishment, punishing people, wrongdoers, and so on. Me cousin has said that I'm not against punishing wrongdoers.
I punish you also. I was witch hunting.
That is not what I said.
But you're
deliberate, targeting people to destroy their businesses is what I'm talking. And this is what is happening in Nana Akufo Addo. And I cited Zoom Lion at one.
But Zoom Lion is doing his job.
I've cited Zoom Lion. RLG is now out of this country. There are so many Ghanaians. There are so many Ghanaians who have closed down their business. Is that the kind of legacy Akufo Addo person Ojai Maumai? For your information, can I upon? Mimi Kasa. Mean to say politicians now. Your party doesn't make mistake. And I will support your party. Be a party new. And that's why I was asking him to open that story. What I wrote in May 2016. What means that?
I've seen a different one here. NDC to install Akufo Addo president. But it's not what you are saying. This is a different online.
What is that?
It comes with a question.
And this read the first paragraph. Let me see.
Well, the New Patriotic Party.
And read the first three paragraph for him to hear.
On December 7th, November 7th. No, this one comes with November 7th.
Don't worry. I'm not worried.
NDC to install
Akufo
Addo president.
Listen to him.
No, but come November 7th. I don't think it's what you have here.
It's the same thing.
Is this one?
It here. That's the story. It's here. If you want it, I can read it for you.
Just start the first one. Let me see whether it's what I have here.
While the New Patriotic Party and its 2016 flag bearer.
Yeah, while the New Patriotic Party and its 2016 flag bearer, Nana Akufo Addo, are increasingly losing hope on their chances of annexing the presidency in the upcoming polls as a result of President Mahama's pendulous performance, some functionaries of the governing National Democratic Congress are busily and perhaps unconsciously working to aid Nana Akufo Addo achieve his childhood dream of becoming president.
Continue.
These NDC appointees, mostly ministers and their deputies,
listen carefully,
chief executives of state institutions and their board members, Metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives, party functionaries, and their assigns seem astonishingly indifferent to the ruling party retaining power after the November 7 elections. Paradoxically, while Nana Akufo Addo and the MPP appeared out of steam and unable to put together a campaign message to counter President Mohammed's achievements, these anti-second term officials of the ruling NDC, through their actions and inactions, unfortunately are making a strong case for the selection of the MPP twice defeated presidential candidate. In spite of the several warnings by the Alhaji alerting the NDC that big wigs of the biggest opposition party are feverishly shopping for supposed acts of corruption to buttress their often cited accusations of incompetence in order to nail the ruling party ahead of the elections, some appointees and members of the government and party don't care at all and do not give a hoot. They rather seem to be in a hurry to dance to the tune of the opposition party's agenda to pave the way for MPP's ascension to power.
It's okay.
Okay.
Have you heard? This was in May.
Yeah.
This was in May 2016. And that is what I wrote. And let me tell you something. This made the MDC, many of them hate me. So send me to Nana Akufo Addo, any MPP for me, yes, sabi, play singer. I speak on behalf of Ghana. I warn them that they are installing Nana Akufo Addo as president. And I'm also advising Nana that, look, Nana, you cannot build any legacy without unity and cohesion. Yes, go and do your work, but don't deliberately target people to destroy their businesses. And the tension in this country, Mr. Agyapong, I don't think you have an idea about what's happening. Even though
you think, say, about deliberately target Ghanaians.
The reason why I'm worried, let me tell you the reason why I'm worried. Since January 7th, I've been there. Have you heard Nana Akufo Addo speak? I say, let us look like somebody like Ibrahim. Ibrahim was built by President Akufo. He was built by President Akufo. Now, at least Nana, he is a brother to your immediate predecessor who made sure that you really achieve your dream of becoming president. And you be right, ni poponikra, ni branti, ubetina hosa ama, wako investis kawo, inhini, abalizanka thousands of workers, Ashanti region, boy, youth, juma. Ebinu mo wabaim, ashada, a police push also.
So you are concerned about Nipa.
Say, make us one year careful. All the presidents in here, President Mahama was a clear example.
Also, we are hope about Nana Akufo
Addo. Because I told him point blank, Gabit, you said, Nana, you will be a better president ahead of 2012 election. Mimi don't do. I told him. But I say he's making the same mistakes Mahama, Mills, and Co. here. I'm not attacking him. I'm saying that I expect Nana will take cue from these people.
Be careful about Nipa.
Exactly. What was second Agyapong? Uhena Nancy what toned down kakra. Initially, no, it was Niyauna Wodi opposition. No, he wanted a revenge.
Ghana revenue for Baturi because of 3 times.
He wanted. He wanted a revenge, but Nana Akufo Addo told him that no, we don't build a country like that. That is why I'm saying that. Why is he building the economy?
Okay.
Why is he building the infrastructure? The unity, the promotion of indigenous businesses, are very important. They are the people employing the Ghanaians, and they are many who can't tell. They don't have work. Your peers is about the Nipa. Not that they are lazy. They are not lazy, but they don't have opportunity. One party members, Nipa said, I should talk to you. A driver. or pay you driver. Yeah, was sucking there. Sorry, say my body. Oh, catch him. Say me what money. Both friends say boss. What you they don't have work. I think the private sector is helping to create opportunities, build jobs
take
for
good care
people.
of them.
What you do is even say you do what? You punish them, but don't destroy the business. And I mean, country, some over 2,000 workers have been laid off. From Salaga, Ibrahim, Salaga, a Hifa, laid off workers. And the mention now, Doom Lions, because of some of these issues, he's about to lay off workers. Abandoning to me employ because government is already bloated. The government
the concern that I'm somewhat sharing is if we want a fresh page there, let's acknowledge maybe a coso during the administration. Hold on, let's acknowledge because my advocacy is for the local businessmen, inclusive here is all okay Japan.
It's even here. The local participation
is low.
I
think 1, 2, 3 or so. You see, either the Daily Guide or some of the. I saw the big. So Alhaji, how do we protect our local businessmen? And then I'm say you free one because about the
last minute Pomba Hamamika said, now if we want to open a new page, let us all resolve. Say, okay, President. Mama amnesty. Say between now and December.
Obian straighten
in Nema, Obian to Nema NCA, Obian Nema ever apply Mran. Radio presenters, radio workers, work security. They are losing their jobs. They are losing their. Of course, they've broken the law. But like we are saying, this thing didn't start under Akufo Addo. It started way under Rawlings, under Mills, under Mahama, and then so on. NCA was sleeping on its own, and they allowed this into. So why do you use the hammer at once? Panyan. Local. Worry.
Yeah.
Because they are the people who create a job.
Yeah.
Abang only take about 500, 400,000 workers.
Foreigners
take over. Yeah.
Say last who comment to me, madam, or the hospital in Germany.
That comment you made about
finance.
Yeah, about finance.
Yeah.
The businessmen are suffering.
They support what the message by
the business. It was good.
Business people are suffering.
It's good. That's what they are saying. A lot of businessmen are saying that until that thing is rectified. Because inferior goods at a higher cost.
At a higher cost.
Now people are even planning to divert their goods to other countries.
Oh, it's good.
And then find a way of bringing it in. That is why I'm saying that, look, government cannot create jobs. Help build the business people. Whether we like it or not, every government build people.
Okay.
Every government build people. But don't destroy the rest.
This was a good one. And this is Lobby Asma Takrade. I'm an NDC member. But it's always insightful listening to Honorable Kenneth Agyapong. My regards to him. And Ofege, I would do Ernest, MC for Cape Coast. I say good morning, also watch out. MC Cape Coast, also watch out. You're looking good. Former MC, President Dojina, and then they were trying to President Dojina, watch me. Hello, these days, I'll also not keep quiet. If you fail to read my message, I'll summon you before Nana. A lot of the messages we also say good morning, my brother. Please, I am totally in support of Alhaji Agyapong. NDC collapsed my business without any reason, freezing my accounts and taking me to BNI, blah blah blah. Trust me, everyone say okay. So that one. Another one says good morning, I never go to work without watching Belgium on Tuesdays. I've tried several occasions to get in touch with you guys, but I don't get through. So, okay, we'll see how it goes today. Okay, Agyapong, for audience,
I would say, Alhaji Baturi, we're making U-turn. That angle now he's coming from, I support. But so better hand and them Akufo Addo. The impression that he was creating, I needed to correct that. Now he's come back to it. But then you have a person Alhaji. Nyame pese ohunu say President Akufo Addo any MPP enye o madwen say ombeku obi adwuma, but cheap money some businessmen were making in this country will not allow that to go on. I don't think no more complaining. I don't want to give you evidence about it. Please, Ejuma, ever cost you 30 million. One to me 74 million. Ejuma, it cost you by 10 million. One to me 100 million. So today, if value for money, me or my MB, because NDC for quotation, 277. I can't see a quote 10 day, bargain, 135. I said, you must have in some funwa, who never said trade duty account. And you hear I'm saying the here because I'm not going to make anything out of it. But under NDC, it was 277 per liter. Or the bar between Portwa, not in Kofona Sakui. That kind of money that they are not getting today is where they have a problem. One thing said, Omajman Egu. Niamidia MPP for Bamikacho me say, first, no, now we nya a Jumani be our ministries because we are NPP. You've been branded. What you can do, and is a nay, also by a Juma, never be a Juma, whether NDC or MPP or be a better the NB. But so you want to say political power you have, and you could be a Juma, that be a source of income be free about in the next 8 years maximum. What you must that is exactly what is happening to NDC, some businessmen. They were solely relying on government for everything.
But they are not NDC businessmen. They are purely business people.
They took advantage of the times.
So they are purely business people.
They are purely businessmen now. Taking advantage.
But he's raised a very good point. They took advantage of the time.
Yes.
Relying on government.
Relying on government.
Every businessman would definitely depend on government.
I am not against all but we are prudent a year. I was saying who said, look, my political contacts is not permanent. It can end.
Yeah.
So when I do my business through political contacts, I have to establish other businesses where there are no political barriers. What do I say? Maybe location. Me properties be what NDC for rent. Because they know say I want to good location.
So with no political
with no political that is the argument I'm making. Well, because they say no Ukraine. But some argument say, hey, in the next 20 years, MPP, I'm a bad businessman. Because I'm blending politics and business. And if me was short or deadline of a all I have to do is say, me spread it. What do I say? But me who say, any pan abo me no Ukraine, make me a catch most of them. Omo Juma no ye political. Say, I'm not saying say, were a politician, but they were relying on their political contacts. Exactly. Well, say, and the way and the Alhaji Baturi no I know. There are no figures nowhere astronomical.
Okay, figures.
But you see,
so, you see, and now we say MPP for Yabana, you antagonizing businessmen. No.
Okay, business. I think at one point in time, for instance, we got talk gadgets about buying. I say it's 40 cities, and you make it 100 cities. But disagree because potential of 14, 50, 55 business world, very
15-20% you profit, you live
or challenge with that. But before you remember call us BBI okay or party name NPP BBI okay.
So far
you heard the call say come Agyapong Kofuru's on back. You've heard that call.
Maintain. I think I read in one of the papers. But how's it like? It's okay. Me farmer joining ko baby amagwene da say honestly my kai wo paper back say well so a party ni if they feel say ebia wanya enough punishment and now he has to come back I don't have a problem.
Okay.
Well, what is that me a Democrat?
Of course.
Me come agree that's it too. We move on. And then what the people are saying, me I don't have a problem.
Okay. Alhaji.
Yeah, I was making the point about private business people. Omunye politicians. Most of the business people are not politicians. They only take advantage. But even in the case of Obituse Ibrahim, he hasn't got contracts with government too. Nejuma Waye government just about 2 or 3. He has been working with the mines. Doom Lion, Obian himself, what this concept he buy for time. Our building capacity of district assemblies are Waye Nejuma. Of course, every businessman wants profit.
Okay, Alhaji, we have not done things right. Maybe a tremor. We need to correct those.
We should do that.
Yes, and then
we should do that. I don't have any problem with that. Because what I'm saying is that the little we have created, we shouldn't destroy. And now, government has stopped the exploration of bauxite at Yinayin.
We'll get to that point.
Meanwhile, the government for the next 2-3 years, I don't think can get it operated.
Okay, Japan.
So what are we doing?
There's another issue that we have to look at, probably at another forum, that empowering the Ghanaian or the local businessman.
Very important.
Then we'll look at it another time, because I had to say, in the next 10 years, if we are not careful, Ghana, Nyoma, Ghana,
your time, quick. We're very for me, touching the year. First of all, say Ghana for a very competitive one. We should make sure say quality.
Quality.
Yeah, quality. Ghana for be omuma profit margin. Omua Emma yenya obi ankwa, because adano me call Sir John office. We call two tailor be upon me bubus. Alhaji, this time what I'm going to do is that bubu me pesa omde zip no betum. Odi onya sa space bi no. E man easy. Because Alhaji, all the bubus no me twa na zip afa. When you do that, you discourage me from patronizing Ghanaian. Enti say a Ghana businessman, ya juma betimu a, yanso yama quality no, very very important. Again, when we have done that now, I was say abino enya confidence in us say we can also do it. Now we have near echo here. Lokurani Ghanaians, your capital no is so all cancer ministers were worried about Ghanaian participation no dia. And yet, some World Bank IMF for conditionalities, they should put an end to